Hi. Hello. I would like to make two apologies right off the bat. One, if you joined this stream within the first, 2 minutes of the stream starting, you may accidentally not have access to the FCS alert reward redemption. So if you could just, refresh, leave, and come back just real quick to get that established, will be good. Second apology is due to the fact that I fixed that and left the page monitoring the ad break at the start of the stream. I lost my timer for when the ad break ends. So I had to guess. Either guessed too short or too long, and it may have been by an extreme amount or not by much. Either way, everything should be good. Now, if you're joining in from this point forward, everything should be fine and dandy and good and excellent and fine and good and stuff. Either way, hello. How you doing? We've got slightly better technology. I can activate both chat and my own visual optics at the same time. It's great. I'm getting better at automating menial tasks. We are back in Armored Core location for Mech Mondays, which is a thing that I have just made up. And if you look really, really close over there, you might see a glowing blue dot. If we take an opportunity to just zoom in there. Oh, that is not the zoom in there button. Let me get the zoom. There we go. Zoom in there. We can see that it appears to be a bitter promise barreling towards us at high speed. How exciting. Look at him go. There's a range at which everyone, no matter how sharp you make the camera, just looks like a blurry mess. I could definitely de-blur Nossack over here, but... Actually, is this even Nossack? It's just occurred to me, Nossack is in the wall BA, or the one with the city. I think this is Maeterlinck, actually. My apologies, my ability to identify an AC at long range is somewhat difficult. I can identify it's an AC, but not which one. Either way, we'll figure it out the moment I unpause. It was Maeterlinck. Okay, good to know. Let's blow him up real quick. Maeterlinck's a little tricky. He's got all the energy weapons and stuff, so he will just melt your health bar without you even realizing it. And there you have it.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation.
Yeah, okay. I'm concluding my own evaluation. Thank you very much. You got your intel, all mined. You don't need any more. Well, either way, I'm doing Armored Core stuff, and I want to ingratiate myself with the Armored Core community, as is the sort of current era of Armored Core stuff. It's just community integration. This is a real integration program. So for those of you who do care about my progress in community integration, or at least my rankings in the custom community shenanigans, I will be pleased to tell you that as of right now, I am currently ranked 44 in the Rubicon Fight Club's Master of Arena type thing. Last time we spoke, I was somewhere in the 50s, or at least last Armored Core stream. This is a combination of one person left, one person was secretly gone but wasn't in the arena. It's not like I did that many fights and won all of them. I only won 2. But it's a good amount of progress. Current status is, if we clumped all of the gaps in the arena rankings together, I'd guess that there's 45 people in total, of which there are, I think, 4 or 5 below me in practice. So a lot of what I went through was just a bunch of no-shows, or just people who yielded. But that's fine. I am actually getting some fights in, and I will hopefully do that even more in the future. For now, though, I left you 2 times ago with a situation. I am on the promotion phase for S rank, and we didn't even get around to doing ranked matches yesterday, so not yesterday, last stream. Apologies. Last stream of Armored Core 6, to clarify. So we gotta do it now. Everything good here, and we shall begin with the lovely prediction. I do not have an ad break to run, so this will simply be a prediction. Start a new prediction. Will I promote? You have 2 minutes to cast your prediction. Now, just to remember the rules of it, I'm going to be fighting 10 matches. I need to win 8 of them. So if I win 8 matches or lose 3 of them, immediate end. The odds are not stacked in my favor because I will not simply be fighting other A ranks, I will be fighting a mix of A and S ranks. And just for full disclosure in your betting prediction opportunities, I lost last time. So, you know, make your choice. According to my records, you have about 1 minute 20 seconds-ish until the voting closes, so get your vote in now. I am going to rotate Tidewater in the meantime. I see the number of viewers has just jumped up by quite a bit, so if you're joining right now, I'm doing a promotion phase, and if you are logged into Twitch, you can vote to predict if I'm gonna make it or not. I would heavily urge, you know, respectable lack of confidence. Me winning is certainly the underdog choice, I would argue, so. Got about 30 seconds left. Alright, we got 10 seconds remaining. That's enough time for me to just enter the match and be good. Alright, prediction is in. I don't know who voted for what, but we'll find out later. This is a long time to load into a singles match. Do you think it broke accidentally? I'll reset it. There we are. We're in. I don't know why, but the title, the promotion phase matches just rack up the stress, the worry, severely. Okay, so double Uzi, at least one Sweet 16. Don't know what's on the other side. They got a bulky core. It seems like they want to get close to me, which definitely is fine by me, but I don't know what their 4th weapon is. Okay, yeah, it's definitely the double Sweet 16. Good to know, good to know. They stagger me once and they just hit me with the pain. Ensure that they do not do that. Didn't survive. We got close, though. And they, like, predicted my adaptation to their adaptation. They did not open with the Uzis, they opened with the Sweet 16s. Interesting. But not looking good for our odds here. Not that I'm complaining. I play more community matches anyway. And it's a rematch. I should have expected this. Same map too, it's just we're on different sides. This person is going to single-handedly throw me out of the arena. Just barely not enough. Those Uzis are lethal. They don't tell you how much lethal they are until they get you. I'm dead. Yep. Just barely unreachable. Just ever so slightly outside of what I am capable of doing. This was the most underwhelming, like, cliffhanger 2 streams ago of this game that I've ever done. If I just get destroyed immediately. Is it again? Is it again? Is it the same person again? Is it the same person? For a third time. For the hat trick of kicking me out of my promotion. No, it is not! It's somebody with a shotgun and a sword. Not much better. I'll take the sword, not so much the shotgun. Okay. We can handle this person. They have 2 swords. We can handle a person with 2 swords. And they have assault armor, so we don't have to worry about that. We just have to out-damage them and we're good. Easy. Okay, we have gotten a point on the board. Love it. Love having a point on the board. Thank you very much. Round 3. Well, round 4. 3 down, 7 to go. Or 1 to go if I lose. As long as we don't get Zebra Print McGee again, I think we may have a chance. Ah, the rematch! We are fighting everyone twice today. Gonna have to play this slow. I don't have good combos today. There we go. All in all, a good start. Okay. 50-50. Not good enough odds to win, but we can still push them better. Those of you keeping track of your butts, you would like to know that I need to win all 6 of the next fights in order to actually promote. Back on the orbital platform. A third person. Okay. Linear lamb, interesting. Well, not lamb, tetra. I expect they will want to be at long range. Okay, they have a terminal.
At 30%.
Truno Ricochet for the victory. Hello, Capra. Okay. So they are long range, but they have pretty wide openings because they want to hit me with linear weapons.
At 30%.
Careful. Okay, I need one more good hit. Just to get him into terminal. Okay, that's terminal. Oh, the Majestic! Oh, they flew right into that one. Okay, we got there. You know, I've noticed that maybe my playstyle has slightly shifted. I feel like in the past I used to be a lot more aggressive. Like I would just sort of try and beat down my opponent with overwhelming firepower before they could get me. Or at least dodge at near point blank range. And I feel like I don't do that anymore, and I'm worried that I'm slowly evolving backwards into a kiter. Now, I definitely do not want to be a kiter in general. Maybe I'm like a mid-range kite, but like the super kites who fly into the upper stratosphere and just pelt missiles, I don't want to do that. That seems incredibly boring. I like my riskier, more aggressive playstyle, which has a lot more guaranteed hits on my enemy, a lot more powerful, a lot faster. And instead of like dodging by being far away, I dodge by being fast. Wait a minute, I think I recognize this person from the arena. I've never fought them, they're a higher rank than me, but I think they're in the RFC. Put EN back up, I'll reset. You know, I'm really impressed by our ability to just be completely unable to hit each other. They're gonna earshot me. They're looking for it. Gotcha. Okay, watch out for the initial earshot and all future earshots, but other than that, I think we've got the moves. Got him.
AP at 30%.
Ah, okay. Didn't have the EN to dodge it. I probably should have landed, then jumped to get, like, good rotation. Yeah, missed. Ricochet Truno. Darn it, I took a damage in that fight. Actually, you know what? I'm curious. I want to know where they are in the rankings. Where's the RFC? I'm gonna get you your ranking results. Because this is like the rare occasion where I do recognize somebody in ranked from somewhere else. Looks like they are ranked 39, so someone I'll have to fight, yeah, relatively soon. There's like 4 people in the way. Looking forward to that. After we do this, I don't know if I'll go straight back into the ranked or if I'll go to the RFC, because I'm pretty sure they're open for business right now. The next duel I have scheduled with my opponent is not around. Okay, so double Uzi, the energy missile hand weapon, and then a 4th thing. It's so interesting how you do not get perfect information simply because the body of the AC obstructs the 4th weapon sometimes. Hello there. Okay, mystery solved. It is the whip. That explains why they were running away so much. They wanted to goad me to just maximum aggression be forward. Now it's my turn to run away. But I think I'm quite better at it than you. Gotcha. Hit him with the stray ET. I'm not really sure about how viable their strategy is there. I didn't feel like I ever had any major threats, except for the one time they threw the whip, but they missed. So it wasn't really a threat at all. Because they couldn't do much damage to me with the missiles, because I could just move out of the way for the most part. And I had the Trunos, which were a lot more powerful at distance. Staggering my fire any decent amount got me there. Oh, look who's back. We got the level 7 threat. Alright, let's do this. You're gonna earshot me out the gate? You're gonna try and energy beam me out the gate? I'm willing to experience either. Yeah, missed. I win. You dodged. You should have attacked me. With the True Nose, I can finish you off at any range when you terminal. Any range. Well, okay, no, there's a range where I can't even track you. But if I get like a really miraculous dumbfire ear shot or True Nose shot from that range, I think I deserve to win at that point. Impressive that you dodged that. Gotcha. Saying nothing and moving on to the next match because I don't want to jinx anything. We went from 0 and 2 to whatever we're at right now. I don't want the nerves to get to me, but they're getting to me. I'm being gotten to. Hey, look who's back. My deepest condolences. How did I miss that? Uh-oh.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Got through. They're definitely getting more adapted to me. Okay, I'll follow you. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Okay, it all comes down to this. We have crawled our odds back from oblivion. And I feel like fate has ordained that I'm about to fight the cow AC. I said zebra print earlier, that was a mistake. It was cow print, I think. Because like zebras are black and white but have stripes. Cows are black and white but have dots on them. I think that's how that works. I mean, there are other colors of cows out there. Not the point of this. I'm using the metaphor to distract myself from the fear. Is it gonna be? Is it gonna be? Is it Cal AC? Is it MD? It is! Someone new! Jimmy Tamao, double shotgun missile. Open faith. Okay, so they're durable. I don't do good against the durable AC with shotguns because they're just gonna like obliterate me by walking forward. Okay, that's good intel. Oh! They were not expecting the assault armor. I've tipped my hand though, and I feel like I maybe didn't have to tip my hand to win that. Okay, move back, reset. Okay. Okay. Oh! We did it! We are back in res rank. Res rank. S rank. Oh man. Oh, thank you very much. This is actually a curse in disguise. I do not really want to be here. I don't want to be back in S rank. It's too stressful. It's too stressful to be in S rank. Oy, oy, oy. Well, before I go any further, let's do the prediction results. Those of you who voted yes, thank you for the vote of confidence. Here is your money. All 0 of it. Nobody believed in me. Oh. Also, hi Domino, how are you doing? You can't remember if I said that. The adrenaline is too powerful. Okay, let's do one S rank matchmake just for the celebration. This is our victory lap. But then I think I'll move over to RFC shenanigans. Just because last time I checked, it was active. There were a lot of people, and I would like to take a break from fighting to commentate other people's matches as if I know what they're doing. Okay, Contaminated City A. I feel the most comfortable on Contaminated City A. I think it's just a very standard map. Like, small, not too small. Oh my goodness, it is a kite tetra. You can tell for the missiles and the hammer. Well, get ready to experience not the fastest fight ever, I suppose. Our objective today is to dodge every missile individually and hit them with the True Nose and the Majestic sometimes. we got there. Thank you, Capra. Alright, you saying that because you are going to take the 4 legs of the metaphorical chicken AC that I'm fighting, or are you literally going to go make a meal right now? Okay, you are going to make food right now. Okay, have a good meal.
AP at 30%.
Ah, the whip. The whip will get you.
AP at 30%.
Suddenly feeling like I'm not going to win. Yep. The missile chip was just too much for me. That's fine. That is not so fine. We have lost a lot of point. Oh well. Okay, one more. I gotta retake my pride. Alright, welcome to the ocean. Arnold Hoare. Double Viento Huxley. Not a bad matchup for me. And then probably a melee weapon or something, I don't know. Gotcha. That was just a clean fight. Tried to hit me with the purple haze, they couldn't get close enough. And we're back. 40 points lower, but we're back. No, I never did do that math that would tell me how the ELO system works. That's fine. Okay, now that we've gotten a good taste of S rank, let's go do something a lot less stressful. We relax in the RFC public lobby. If you would like to fight me, I will be here for the next while at least. Hey, look at all these people. We got current number, what, 46, Lubaloo? We got Ararat. We got Forsaken Wanderer. We got Yumiaru. We got Patient Makudi. I recognize most of these people. Like a majority of people here, I recognize. Not going to go into a match right away. I don't even think the matchmaking system would let me. So we will simply watch a match. Now we can start partaking in, casual enjoyment activities. How are you doing? We can really have a conversation here about stuff. Like how Armored Core 6 is a fun game. I definitely think Armored Core 6 is like my favorite game of the past 12 months of games being released. As evidenced by how much I freaking play it. It's kind of usurping PlanetSide 2 in the game I just play to play. But I don't think that'll stay true forever. I'll go back to PlanetSide 2. I'm especially excited for whatever update they're doing with the Sunderer, so I can complain that the Sunderers are harder to kill now. Meanwhile, about the fight going on here, we appear to have a purple energy wheelchair mech driving around at high speeds on the ground. Meanwhile, to the other side, we have double linear rifle missile biped. They're both playing a very kitey game, trying to make the missiles do the work as they look for an opportunity. Both are very hesitant to fire their main weapons, probably because it would make them vulnerable to attack. But I definitely think Forsaken Wanderer having to stand still to fire the gun is at more risk, and I think maybe they should go for rapid-fire bullets because of the stagger. They do indeed do that, but they don't really have a stagger punish aside from shooting more. And also have less AP because they're weaker. The enemy has a wheelchair, which is a lot stronger of a core. And they fall to their doom. Very tragic. Phase 2. Ooh, good volley attempts, but the missiles are strong. Oh, ooh, bad purple shot there. Go. Pulse protection is out. Good linear dodges, but the purple is too aggressive. That purple electricity is... Whoa. Okay, I think they fell off the side of the universe. That's the grid for you. Okay. Waiting for Forsaken Wanderer to exit. We have an absentee. The wheelchair mech has left the area. I will try my hand at the ring. Now that I'm... Oh, great. I'm more intimidating to people now because I'm an S rank. I'm going to scare them with my S letter next to my icons. Now, if you're a 4-A, you aren't nearly as considered a threat as you otherwise would be. Because in S rank, there's like there's a spread. There's like the low S ranks, the high S ranks. You can be anywhere in there. So they got to make sure that they account for you. But if you're an A4 Heightenfen, then that means that you are unquestionably below all S ranks, theoretically. I don't think I necessarily earned my launch into S rank as much as I just got matched up with one particular person who I was better than. individually, not collectively. I mean, you saw how badly I was getting destroyed by the cow mech. Get me in, get me in.
50%.
Oh.
At 30%.
They're getting too good at dodging me. Whoa! Terminal. Got one. That's all I need. Okay. This person is going to be some effort simply because they're hard to hit. Oh! That was close. They are phenomenal at dodging me. That is some scary level of competency at evasion. That will do them well in the higher ranks. I foresee good things in their fight. Oh, hey, it's Vega. Vega, I believe, is the sub-gatekeeper of the RFC arena right now. Let me check the listing. Yes. Current sub-gatekeeper, rank 55, though it being rank 55 isn't really saying much. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 6 empty slots between Vega and me. So really, numerically, they should be 49 to my 44. There's no real automated way to remove the gap in the ranking. We have Vega in and with a very 3v3 looking AC. I say that because double earshots are something very much burned into my memory from my attempts at doing 3v3. So they're probably just gonna fly up real high, do some fancy earshot action. I think we can be reasonably confident about Vega's strategy here. Oh, they're gonna go for the Uzi stagger first. Interesting. Against Robo X. Yep, that's how it goes. You put out the pulse protection and you earshot it to make it nullified immediately. Very interesting, the focus on Uzi stagger first. I would have thought that maybe... Oh, there's the mix-up. I suppose there's not much time afterwards to do the punish. Simply because the recovery from the earshot shot is pretty lengthy. It looks like Makudi actually has time to finish being staggered before any potential punish comes out. Or The earshot does like a 1-2 hit, where the first one initiates the stagger and the second one cancels it. Which, inconvenient design, but really the point of the earshots is to do extreme damage. Earshot the ground? Earshot the ground. I meant like manual aim, look at the ground earshot, but that works too. Well, I guess not, it didn't actually work. Ooh, good stagger potential. Given their presence in that crater, I would think that would be an excellent time. The earshot is an entry. Ooh, too slow on the earshot preparation. I think Sega does not have control of the situation. Nope. Terminal has been popped. They have abandoned all of their weapons in resignation, and a punch to the face ends the match. Good fight by both. Unfortunately, double earshot is not as good in 1v1 as it is in 3v3. Oh, hey, Domino's here! Are you still here while being here? There, here? Is that a true statement? Aha, you are here. Welcome. Looks like I will be fighting Patient Makudi in the Robo X for our next match. Maybe I should do RFC stuff on Saturdays. I don't stream on Saturdays, but they have the Sweaty Saturdays loser rotates in the lobby, which is a lot funnier because then you get one person who's dominating everything and it's like, who will conquer this unstoppable foe? And then some even more unstoppable foe walks in and takes it, and then it's like, who will stop this unstoppable foe? Just ad infinitum until we get like S rank dominance in the lobby. What's your plan? Is it the same as last time? No, you are... Well, actually, I don't remember what you had. This might be exactly what you had. I was focused too much on Thega. But I think my plan is pretty simple. Reduce the enemy AP to 0. I'm gonna have to start getting in close. Nobody expects the assault armor. Nobody would expect someone this frail to have assault armor. Oh, the pre-rolls are back on. Be moving.
AP at 50%.
Bad assault armor.
AP at 30%.
Reset stagger. Ah, I ran out. Oh, this is a slippery target. Gotcha. Oh. I had the AP to do something risky that time. I gotta find more... I gotta find less evasive enemies. How am I supposed to win if I can't hit them? Oh, I had dark sights here. I recognize dark sight. Are you intending to participate in any of these fights, or are you just watching along with me? Or are we trying to manipulate the RNG so that we're fighting each other? If so, I wasn't, like, informed of the plan. I say manipulating RNG is sort of like a false statement. There's a priority order, there's no RNG involved. Okay, double Viento Scythe High Missile. Meanwhile, over here we got double Stun Launcher, double Zimmerman. So we should expect a... Oh no, that's not double Zimmerman, that's a Zimmerman and a Haldeman. Interesting. Okay, weird whiff on the stun launcher. Fair enough. Weirdly enough, it seems like Kindling isn't really fighting so much as they're being fought. Pulse protection out for Dark Sight. Alright, ooh, that's a good hit. Suddenly, Kindling's back in it. White Jade Arc. And they fall. Okay. Let's see this from the perspective of the other one. We can understand the general approach here is a combination of Vientos and Scythe to do damage. Mostly the Vientos because you want that Scythe for punishing, simply because it's 2 free hits if you stagger them. Good missiles for stagger as well, just build up over time and then use the Scythe if the situation allows. There is the pattern. But now they're in close range, a situation Kindling could take advantage of. But the neutral has been reestablished, missiles are out, Vientos are being fired, the stagger is not looking good for White Jade Arc. Especially since they have to stand still to use all those stun launches. And at this point, it's the chip damage that'll do it. A decisive 2-0 win for Darkseid. Good to know, good to know. Good to see as well. Oh wait, I don't want to fight Goody again. I want to fight someone else. Okay, looking at the RNG of the situation. White Jade Arc just fought Darkseid. Darkseid's fighting again. So I'd say Theta Makudi is the most likely next fight, assuming everyone readies up. And so if both of us don't ready up and then we ready up after that, we will fight each other and that'll be fun. You can hear me having opinions. Okay. That was what? Double Rensetsu with the regular Darkseid situation. And they got the spaghetti launcher and the other thing I don't exactly recognize. It might be the other spaghetti launcher. Yes, the vertical spaghetti launcher. Ooh, the Darkseid strategy is working. Good Vientos. Yeah, just looked like Darkseid strategy. Oh, terminal armor. This fight is not over. Holding out for quite a long time, and there we go. Honestly, very impressive evasive maneuvers from Ararat. They survived post-terminal for a lot longer for how close they were. Just all those Vientos coming in, they dodged every single shot. If they had that evasion for the entire match, they might have won. Okay, good swirls. Stagger's building up on both sides. It could go either way. I don't think those Rensetsus are doing good work. Oh, but Darkseid, they stagger at the same time, thus invalidating the combo. Darkseid goes for it anyway. The little effect, but it's about to be staggered again. And there it is. There's the scythe, and Terminal has been launched. Pulse protection in response, but the noodle missiles might close the gap. No. Stray missile clears the job. And there you have it. Okay, I've been doing some like minute by or second to second description of what's going on. I'm gonna try and do some more long form strategic analysis this next fight, which theoretically would be between Thega and Makudi if everyone readies up. There's Makudi. Do we have the Thega? Oh, Makudi is unready. Who's it gonna be? Makudi very impatiently wants to fight somebody. Does not want to fight Darkseid for some reason. Well, next fight is Makudi versus Darkseid. Darkseid fighting for the third time in a row. Not necessarily a problem. The participants of the lobby can shuffle however they wish. Forsaken Wanderer has reemerged. Okay, so deep analysis. We have double laser, double missile on the RAD leg, so very bulky core. Not so much stagger as it is damage, whilst also being extremely bulky. We'll see if that bulkiness can outmatch the stagger-inflicting Vientos of Darkseid. Oh, I think that's the tracking energy missile. And then a shield. That shield might do good work against Vienko Bolt. Yeah, that's the spaghetti missile we know and love. Goody not doing much with that shield. Oh, pulse shield instead. Okay. So Makudi has built an iron fortress with which to shoot out of for the next couple seconds. Decides to forego it. Could go either way. The energy damage is good against Darkseid, but Darkseid is building up stagger all the while. Oh, there's that shield pulsing for a second, and the stray noodle missile. Spaghetti missile. Sorry, noodles are a different thing. Spaghetti missile to the rescue. I accidentally was doing short form commentary. So, Darkseid's entire strategy is the combination of Vientos and missiles in order to get the opponent staggered, at which point they will take out their Coral Scythe and slash twice, thus giving good damage. However, due to their high speed and maneuverability in order to get close to do that damage, they're not very durable. In this matchup, I think that Darkseid is kind of relieved that the opponent's using energy weapons because they are not very stagger-inducing. So Darkseid can mostly just focus on their AP as AP. So, because if you can imagine someone as lightweight as the Nacht AC getting staggered, it's basically curtains for them. The good mix-ups with using the Scythe in situations that are not the punish, just to ensure you're getting some good damage out there, and kicking as a compromise. Good shield out. The shield for Makudi is doing a lot of good work if they can remember to actually use it frequently, which they are. Just sheer bulk, high AP, high resistance to stagger, damage over time. Very good. Shield do be strong. A comment from the chat there. Alright, Necron, it's now or never. Not Necron. Well, yeah, no, Necron. Sorry. You have a different pilot name than your Steam account name, so I got confused. Excellent, it's gonna be us. Let's see what you bring to the table. I'm excited. I look forward to this match. Oh no, Thing! What have you done? I wasn't prepared for it. I knew this was a possibility, but I thought Thega would just be preparing for the next year. Oops. I like it's a good spider. Thank you. I'm proud of my spoder. Big spoder fan. Show me a spider, I'm like, ooh, hey, it's a spider. Alright, what do we got here? That is the short barrel Majestic with sword, missiles. Meanwhile, over here we have my good old Pride and Joy Tidewater. I don't know why, but I feel like this general aura of discomfort on the wall A, which is this map, I think. It's not like I'm necessarily bad on it, it's just I don't feel comfortable while on it. Interesting maneuvers from Thega here. You missed. I feel a little bad, but I did not take that match all that seriously. I could have murdered them much quicker, but I decided to be real casual about it. Is that rude? I feel like that's a little rude. It helped me focus, which I think is a benefit. So it's not purely just playing worse for the casuality of it. Plus, they're doing a lot of good evasion without using their quick boost. Done. Good job, Vega. You are not getting my rank anytime soon, though. It feels a lot more personal, a lot more fun when it's someone else on the arena. Bakuti's sitting in the lobby. Oh my goodness, I didn't make the connection, because I've been calling you Domino up to this point, that your pilot name is Necron and that you're number 5 in the arena. I did not know that was who you were. Okay, hi, how you doing? Hopefully I'll be at a ring sometime where we can fight. I feel like I accidentally just had a conversation with a celebrity, not realizing it. Alright, next up, Darkseid again versus Snow Apnther. My assumption is that we are supposed to dyslexia that into Snow Panther. But who knows? It could be Snow Apnther. Apnther. With a little more phonetic finagling, that could actually be a good name. It's like a Octothorpe. Well, to be honest, my ascension from 56 to 44 is also luck of people quitting. I've only actually beaten like 2 people in me challenging their rank. And all of my defenses have been against Lubaloo. I'm just really good against the tank. Not all tanks, just that one. This one's loading. They're rendering a lot of graphics on this one. Does that mean this is... No, I thought this was going to be Jorgen. This is Grid 86. Jorgen, the blow up the fuel tanks mission is cursed, in my opinion. That map has bad omen written all over it. Okay, what do we have here? This is a missile I don't see often. Getting knocked into... Oh, it's the omnidirectional Lotus that can murder thing. Wow, and they've got the dang Cloudburst. ECM, double omnidirectional missiles. And then a 4th thing, which I guess is just a gun. That is a javelin, I think. Alright, back to tracking. So their plan is to dip out, use the omnidirectional missile to sort of just provide stagger fire while they hide in the smoke, and then shoot javelins for high AoE damage. It doesn't seem to be going well, considering Darkseid possibly has not gotten hit at all that match. Maybe like 1 missile, maybe 1 kick, not even a kick, like a ram. Maybe it was not at all. Snow Apnther has a very interesting strategy here. It's very... I wouldn't say it's very evasive. It's a lot... It's like delegating. They're delegating the fight. They want to hide in their cloud, throw out a javelin or two, but mostly they really want to just have those, like, missiles just do the work. I respect the research and development into ECM-based combat. I just don't think this is the solution. At least when piloted by this individual. Didn't seem to go well. Seeing container missiles in the wild, though. Very good. Love the Lotus shot moment. Oh, hey, it's Crimson Killer 621. It's 621 from Armored Core 6. How exciting. Alright, I'd like to take a shot at shooting. Who will face me? I appreciate the enthusiasm, but I don't think RNG is on our side. It is not. You are fighting Thega. Have a good fight. The upper echelon of the arena versus the lower echelon of the arena. Maybe the end load is because it has to establish all the spectators and stuff. If there were less spectators, would this take less time? Has somebody reverse engineered how the netcode for this game works? Probably not. The code is not open source. I'd be very interested in, like, learning... Oh, is that it? Okay. Do you think it's Thega? Do they have to be the one fighting for the connection to be slow, or would a spectator also cause problems? Because if it's you have to be in the fight for this to be a problem, then I think we can maybe reverse engineer who it is. Because the common denominator between this time and last time, I think, is Thega. Alright. Black Dragon, you... The giant, like, vertical double post side head with the black paint reminds me of Thermidor, who is a particular AC pilot I remember. Mostly because they were the first person to destroy me in my first tournament I ever did. So you're doing a lot more melandering than Thermidor did. Oh, I get to commentate you! You get to hear me as I say things! Okay, your definite strategy appears to be... The double... the double scythe! Oh, forget any strategy I was about to say, that was awesome. Okay, but analyze your build for a second. You've got a rapid-fire weapon, a scythe, an earshot, and the Huxley, I think. That is the Huxley, right? So you string this together with long-range earshot to do a just large long-range volley. You've got the... No, that's not the Huxley. That's the scatter missile. Okay, my mistake. But it seems that in contrast to Dark Knight, you use the scythe sort of as an AoE weapon to hit from long range. You definitely got this mid-range thing about you, where you do like... You've got the missiles for long-range damage, the earshots for long-range and mid-range opportune damage, especially when you're above your opponent. You've got the scythe for just sort of a counter them being on the ground type of situation. And altogether, you control the fight at sort of a mid-long range. Whittling down the opponent in theory, but with the scythe and earshots to do incredible damage at a moment's notice. That's my advertisement for you as a mercenary if you want to put me in your commercial. Stagger is almost full. Oh, that was a good opportunistic combo where you knew they would be staggered to try and do the blade. It's just they were too far away. Which is fine. And the missiles, you're just doing suppressing fire. Forces them a little bit closer, get the earshot. Very good there in terminal. And now you can just hit them with anything at this point. Oh, that's funny. You hit him with like the 5 damage from the longer range core expansion assault armor. My go-to is the ricocheting True Nose. Because they will ricochet and do 1 damage farther than their regular damage. So it's like a tracking pelting shot. It did seem like there was a lot of hesitancy on both sides, which usually translates to lag, I think. It rasterized well in the spectator booth. It looked like you know what you're doing. Ah, okay. Oh, I think I'm in this fight. I was not paying attention, but the last second I saw that my name was red. Oh, hey, welcome back, Capper. How's the chicken that you were cooking? You were trying out a new cooking style. How'd it go? You're just in time to see me cook somebody. With explosives. It's a blast furnace. It's a blast oven. Let's see here. Double semi-automatic, double missile. Pretty straightforward. They're probably just going to try and whittle me down over time. I'm going to try and stop them from doing that by dodging their bullets generally, but mostly I'm going to focus on hitting them good. Just ram them. Could not ram them. You just let an assault boost happen, and it kind of looks cool. Like I was swerving and weaving. Where did that first Trino go? Oh.
AP at 30%.
I ran out of AP. Okay, okay. I need to stop disrespecting this person. The missiles add up. They have reasonable damage, especially when I don't try and dodge them. I need to gain some evasion. Wasn't gonna hit, unfortunate. Okay, I will take time out of my busy schedule to dodge your missiles.
50%. AP at 30%.
I don't know why they're running. Oh, they're running so they can dodge me. Gotcha! Good stuff. I probably didn't play that match as good as I could have. I was being disrespectful. My deepest condolences. Coming up next in our exciting carnival of violence, we have in Unit Alpha corner, Darksight. And in Unit Beta corner, we have Snow Apanther. Going with, it appears to be the ECM grenades again, but they're using the noodle missiles. Or at least one of the noodle missiles. And then the other is the scatter missiles, I think. Yep. Okay, these aren't like the true noodle missiles, but they're energy missiles. That's all you need to know about them. Also, my mistake, these are not the ECM grenades, these are the electric grenades. Ooh, the Darksight combo goes out. Pulse protection activated. Pulse protection counter-activated. Looks like Darksight has the advantage going into the final engagement. Vientos are hitting. Snow Apanther trying to stay at range. Darksight is not letting an escape happen. Missiles are go, but Darksight is too close to be hit by missiles like that. And the AP hits 0. Phase 2. Something I note is that Darksight is using the Basho arms on this AC, from what I can tell. They are pretty recognizable in how square they are. Which is interesting, considering those are typically considered to be optimized for melee weapons. I don't know off the top of my head if the Coral Scythe does actually gain damage from those. There's an argument to be made that different arms might provide better tracking to hit the Vientos, which is sort of the crux of the whole plan. It does, okay. Still though, I think maybe the knocked arms could be, like, just to improve that handgun tracking at all ranges, just so you get those Vientos to hit better, I think is more important to the strategy than just getting that, like, whatever % extra melee damage. Okay, so I fought 621. Snow Apanther fought someone who isn't here. If White Jade Arc and Thega fight now, that would be good, but they don't. It's now 621 versus Snow Apanther. Good to know. I am not much of an Armored Core theorist on design and build. Mostly I operate in the field of, like, theoretical combat, and I only have the one AC. Not to say I don't make any changes to it. Sometimes I swap out the assault armor for pulse protection. Such is the extent of my changes. The biggest change in recent history was swapping the Halbman for the Majestic, and I think that helped me a lot. And I've been considering the wheelchair tank. Simply because I care a lot about speed, and I think the wheelchair legs would allow me to have, you know, the weight of all my weapons, while still having the speed of the lambs at the restriction of it being ground-based. And I'm okay with it being ground-based. Because I just like going fast. It being a tank will be sort of an adjustment, but something I'm willing to do a little bit of research about. Shame about the short-range combat, meaning those split missiles aren't doing much. Crimson Killer is trying to move backwards, but Test AC number 101 DFD keeps on the approach. Up to an extent. This is definitely a situation where Snow Apanther in this style of AC is trying to actually be on the offensive instead of defensive against Darksight. Missiles going through, a lot of dodging, not a lot of hits. But the electricity is building. Oh, that was an opportunity for get some good damage inside. 621 having a difficult time. The assault boost into the kick, not very effective kick. I think maybe just assault boost in don't kick would have been better. But that was a good electrical grenade hit. Few more shots, few more missiles. I honestly think that Snow Apanther might get some results disengaging, letting the missiles do the last bit of work. And that does seem to be the case with the terminal armor. Missiles away, missiles connect. All in all, good fight. Okay, initial good engagement. I definitely think Snow Apanther has the advantage at close range and should basically exhaust all resource trying to get there, as demonstrated here. The missiles do better at long range. The split missiles of 621 do not do good at close range. Hull shield is out. Mostly a formality to get rid of the stagger. There's the boost in. Going for the kick. It did work. I still think that just shooting the grenade launcher would have been more consistent damage. But it's going to be two more hits. One to put in terminal. There's the terminal hit. And then one post-terminal to seal the deal. What in the world? Out of nowhere, the terminal is enough time to get good damage. That was a surprise. A bad dodge by Snow Apanther, perhaps. Hungry for the win, potentially. Not realizing that them being hungry means they're starving to death. And we cannot underestimate the... Oh, they're teleporting. Okay. We cannot underestimate the consistent firepower of whatever guns Crimson Killer has on the arms. That will do good work over time. But I really think it's the missiles that are deciding the balance of power here. Crimson Killer's almost at stagger. A bad hit with the non-energy missiles will do it. There it is. No, after go for the kick, that is big damage. Scudder rifles, thank you. What's the general consensus on the Scudder rifles? I do not know the meta at all, aside from what I've reverse engineered from seeing other people fight me. Are they good? How do they stack up to their Ansetsus? Or the Uzis? Or the other Uzis? They don't stack up to much in this fight specifically, because Snow Apanther takes it. A solid win. So auto fire is considered a good thing for a rifle. Interesting. I guess they're a lighter version of the attaches. Okay, that was a long fight. I don't actually remember my RNG, my card counting. Snow Apanther 621 just fought. It's just me, you, Thega, and White Jagar besides. That's true. That's true. Snow Apanther has left. Thega is readying up. I'm gonna let Thega fight Snow Apanther, because White Jagar does not appear to be fighting at all, which means the RNG is in favor to fight each other. Not to convert this into any particular malicious incentive on my part, but you wouldn't happen to have any of the RFC titles of a thing on my AC right now, would you? I'm not gonna check. Okay, Thega with the sawed off Majestic. Oh, that's fair. Understandable, you do not have much more room up to go. But the titles, I think... I've been stalling on the titles, because I feel like it's a lot of responsibility to hold the title. I'll do it, just maybe in a month. And I only really care about the titles that are relevant to my AC, because I do not modify. I will take the titles for the Explosive Thrower, for the True Nose, for the... Actually, I don't want the Lamb Legs, because that means I'll have to fight Kite Lambs for it. But I'll take everything else. Back to the fight going on right now. A lot of close quarters combat. Snow Apanther is holding steady at mid-range and being very evasive, but that was a good, not javelin, not majestic bazooka hit. But it looks like Snow Apanther has the damage advantage. It's going to be a question of whether that bazooka can hit or any of the major damage. It's a major hit. Moving on to round 2. Snow Apanther has an advantage in sustained fire and evasion, but Thega definitely has a damage advantage. 1 or 2 good hits from Thega's and game's over. Like that. Just another one of those and this match is already ended. Snow Apanther really has to up evasion. I don't think going close is the correct answer here. Oh, the double stagger. Missiles abound. And the not earshot. It's like the handheld earshot, basically. Not the bazooka, not the majestic, not the javelin. Process of elimination, it's the one that isn't those three. I will check the name for it myself so that I don't feel like a fool. Nope, they've already changed ACs. Alright, Necron, here's our opportunity. Yes, let's do it! White Jade Arc, do not interfere! Yes, okay! Good luck. I don't know what you're doing. I think you did not change your AC. Let me check what weapons you have, and we'll see how possible that seems. Okay, I think there's a pretty good chance you'll hit me with like an earshot or a scythe hit. I can't dodge forever. I have EN limitations. I'm using the Santai, but I am terrible at EN management. That's my weakness. Hey, you ain't hitting me with an introductory shot. How dare you? Yeah, I'm just walking backwards for that one. That felt like it hit me. I don't know why it didn't. Huh. Okay, you know what? I'm giving you that one. That was a lag problem, I think. Because that felt like that hit me. Because, like, I thought it hit me, but then I looked at my health and I saw that it did not go down. I'm giving that one to you. But now's your chance to take another. Come and get it! Ah, you got me.
AP at 50%.
I am one bullet away from staggered there. Well, no, I think that's because I core expansioned out of being staggered and it sets you back to like full stagger. GG though. You got hits on me. You better be happy. I will go over there and make sure you are enjoying yourself. You better be having a good time. Oh, sorry, I'll say good match. I forgot to do that. We got 2 default accounts here with loading 4. At least White Jade Arc has named the AC Kindling. I definitely take pride in my fencing playstyle, where I am basically kiting at close range. I feel like over time I've gotten a bit more further away, and I'm afraid that I'll eventually become just a regular kite AC, and I don't want to be that. If I'm that, it means I've completely forgotten what fun is. I want to stay up close and personal. I want to personally deliver the missiles to my opponent's face. And I can't do that from 5 miles away. But I've definitely become more cautious in approaching enemies over time. I used to just be like point blank, quick boosting right in front of their faces to do everything. And I've stopped doing that for the most part. Especially because my opponents have gotten better. Doesn't work as well. One down. Let that one fly. I'm gonna chalk that one to latency. I hit them. There was like a hit stop, and then they fell over. This game's fun. Interested to see what no pilot brings to the table. We fighting? No, it is Snow Apanther versus no pilot. Let's see what a no pilot S rank looks like. In terms of theming, I would expect ephemera or something. I don't really see a lot of ephemera users. Not a common part set. I wonder why. I wonder what they're actually good for. What is the, or I guess the other one as well. The Alba? Alma? Alma Mater? No, they are a full basho. Yellow on yellow violence though, that's fun. Okay, shield, double split missile, well, double scatter missile, and then double Ransetsu. So it looks like they're designed to be very bulky and just sort of have a general presence. Shooting bullets, being a shield so they don't take much damage. This is an interesting approach to being durable, I would say. Just high explosive resistance, impact resistance, just very resistant to damage. Doesn't seem to be working too well for them, given the current losing they're doing. I suppose it's about even. I shouldn't mark them out just yet. They're doing good strafing, just general evasion, dodging. Ransetsus are firing, shots are being delivered. But these seem to be just two opponents with a very similar strategy, and one with a bit better tech. Snow Apanther takes phase 1. Ooh, good preemptive shield, I think. I don't know much about shield strategy. Looks like Snow Apanther has dodged to the lower ring and is now trying to fly back up. Possibly that was just to catch their breath, take a breather, inhale oxygen. Ooh, kick from the Basho. Stagger up, shield up. Other shield up. Fight continues. I do have to get... Oh, ooh. Walked right to that scythe. Well, now it's a matter of who staggers first, and it is Bumblebee down. A good fight. Oh, hey, a lot of people are gone. Every spectator except me has left the building. That's fine. I can go back to a little ranked. Try an S rank sandwich. Ooh, test AC number 2, the second test AC. I think the earlier one was like 101, 102. Definitely a 3-digit number. I wasn't paying attention to the name up to this point, so this might just be the regular old thing they were just using. I am not the most attentive. Thank you for liking the stream. Have a good bailing. Appreciate the vote of confidence. And hopefully one day I will fight you in the arena proper. Have a good one. So this is the regular double Viento thing they had last time. Dead. Yep, there we go. They're so good at evading me. I really need to change my firing solution. Liftoff of the runway. That's more like it. Done. Okay, so I need to better accommodate the fact that if I quick boost and then explosive thrower, there's a good odds that I will not actually connect. The tracking is not perfect. So the solution is actually to quick boost less. Gotcha. You went for the kill. I appreciate it. Explosive throw is faster. Especially when your opponent's coming at you in a straight line. And then there were two. Tidewater and my problem solver. And this will be the last match of no pilot as well. So I've really just emptied the entire lobby. I mean, it is the turn of the hour. Maybe people have like turn of the hour things to do. I don't know what time zone they're in, but usually turn of the hour is when things starts happening for people. Or stops, in the case of being in this lobby. See, double shotgun reverse joint. Okay, I've had nightmares about this kind of build. I have not actually. That was a metaphor. It was hyperbole, specifically. But, you know, double shotgun kick, double shotgun combos are scary. So I will endeavor to not be hit. Some matches, your focus is doing damage. Some matches, your focus is evading damage.
AP at 30%.
I have low health. It's occurred to me. I could not see E in time. Still, though. I am perhaps getting too close to them, because I want to do my damage, and I need to get close to get my damage, but they're exploiting that fact to hit me. Too slow. Now it's my turn to exploit the core expansion. Sorry if I got loud there for a second. I got really excited about that.
AP at 30%.
Ouch. Yeah, double Zimmerman will do that to you. I feel too confident in my ability to do damage that I let them do damage to me. Even saying out loud I should avoid them hitting me did not stop me. And here comes another Raven. Just all caps Raven. This is the second person being augmented human C4621 that I've seen today. And Snow Apanther's back. Okay, double, I'm assuming electric throwers, line missile, and a fourth thing I didn't see. Good to know. Gotcha. I was definitely having a hard time approaching, but once I did, I just didn't let them leave.
AP at 50%.
Yeah, because now I'm gonna have trouble because I wasn't able to, like, extend my combo.
AP at 30%.
Worked out. But that was tough. This is a person who's very good at stopping approach in a different way than I am. Because my way of stopping approach is punishing them for approaching. Their way of stopping approach is just making me in pain. So that's cool. Oh, hey, I've got news. Vega has just taken rank number 54, no longer being the arena gatekeeper, well, the sub-arena gatekeeper. The proper arena gatekeeper is like number 8. But once the bureaucracy gets that through, we will have a new sub-arena gatekeeper in Gurns. Wonder how the fight between Lublu and Kestrel is going. It looks like they haven't scheduled the match yet. For context, Lublu and Kestrel are the two people below me immediately. I wasn't paying attention to who my opponent's AC is. It's still Raven, I think, but did they change anything? I have no idea. I'll find out when they shoot me with it. Doesn't look like it. Actually, maybe. Their playstyle is very different now. Done. Oh, that was close. The lasers could have easily destroyed me if I let them. Okay. I was almost crucially pile bunkered at the last second, though. That would have been devastating. Okay, Goblin King wants to fight. I'll fight Goblin King. What our Goblin King's deal is. Actually, it might be Goblin King versus Raven. Nope, it's versus me. Wonder when the next rank reset for the real Armored Core Arena is. I would like to go back to A rank as soon as possible. Ooh, Goblin indeed. Pile bunker, something on the arms, energy cannon, the general assortment. Ah, dang it, I got the low ground on the hill map. Okay, vertical missiles. a split cannon. It worked out. You canceled my ET throw. Tried to bait out the assault armor. Sometimes movement is not moving at all. I feel a little bad. But, like, I think outsmarting my opponent in an anticlimactic way is still a very cool thing to do. And next up, we have Hustler Fun with Crime Wave. Probably about to fight Raven. No! Got too late to the match, so it is instead Goblin King versus Raven, and then I'll fight Hustler Fun afterwards. Another exciting moment for analysis. Still using the electric line missile combo with a fourth thing. I forget what it was. And over here we have the Goblin King. Let's see what the Goblin King sees. It's line missile and spaghetti missile. Goblin King sees violence. Good evasion. I think the Goblin King's relying on a bit of the bulkiness of the AC to do good work. But an opponent like Raven, whose entire objective is to be at long range and be a menace with the missile, with the grenade thrower, is kind of tough beans for anybody going up against it. The purple AoE will do good work if any of it connected, but Raven is too fast, too oppressive, and too much of the winner of Phase 1. I predicted it. You know, never count your eggs before they hatch, metaphorically. But I sometimes would like to predict the future. Like, who will win this match? It would appear that the Goblin King is going for intimidation. I agree with the decision to charge up the purple beam at the start. Maybe use some non-charge shots just to get some damage out there. Yeah, I think the thing that would help the Goblin King out is a bit more consistent fire. Just to make sure something hits. That was a pretty good combo to not much effect though. Raven is too fast. That's the problem with AoE over time. You just move out of the way. Goblin King did not have a good time that match. A good fight overall, though. Thank you, participants, for participating. For wearing some participants. Okay. By my estimate, should be me versus Hustler Fun in Crime Wave. I'm pretty sure I fought an AC called Crime Wave, and I'm pretty sure it's a tetrapod lamb quasi-kiter. So I'm not actually looking forward to this. I think I fought this one before. Yep, there it is. It's me, but with a whip and a second bazooka. Okay, so they're not a kiter, they're just a different me. We'll see how this goes. Turns out, going real well. That was unexpected. All right. There we go. I feel in control. Okay, who wants to take this next match? It's Raven versus Hustler Fun. See how Hustler Fun can deal with the Raven approach to combat. Raven Online. Ah, they've gotten the soup. That's new. Did Crime Wave even use the bazooka on their back? I wasn't really certain. I don't remember accounting for it in the equation of war, but maybe they did. I just assumed it was the Majestic with a lower cooldown than usual. Ah, okay, so they are doing that sort of 1-2 punch. Quite effective. It's interesting to see an AC so similar to mine, but very different in execution. No explosive thrower to be found, and that definitely changes the equation quite a bit. Oh, but can Raven get the stagger? Negative on stagger. Stagger's building up. There it is. And enough damage gets through that crime wave falls. So it looks like Raven's approach to this battle is now going to be long-range missile suppression, which seems to be working. Looks like Crime Wave may have a bit of a weakness in dodging missiles. Paying too much attention to the combo. And now that Raven sees it, Raven can dodge, gets into stagger, but shield's up. Counter shield is up. But if Raven can keep distance... Ooh, it's gonna be close. It's down to the wire. It's who gets what hit first. And it is Crime Wave that falls. A very interesting fight. I am of the opinion that Crime Wave is a very Robot Wars kind of name for a thing. It just sounds like what the name of a Robot Wars robot would be. Crime Wave. Now it's my turn to fight the Raven. Coming up first, it's Tidewater, as always, being Tidewater. Such is how I built it to be. Versus 07 Hien Hein? I don't know how it's pronounced. Broke a bit of the monorail system, my apologies. Ah, darn it. I walked right into the grenades. That's a weird shot of the sky. And they're gone. Fair. So there, Crime Wave, it's just you and me, I guess. I'll take that fight. Okay, you've swapped out the bazookas for more missiles and a second Truno. So now you're trying to be a lot more like me. Understandable. I felt in control of that fight. The whip is, of course, going to be scary, but I think as long as I'm getting close with something to stagger them, they don't have time to whip. Oh, 6 AP. I was worried I did not have the lateral speed to dodge those missiles, and I was right. Maybe I should have only shot one Truno just to give me a bit less recoil backwards into the missiles. Hey, new opponent, Lyra. Lyra? If they're not gonna fight, I'll fight. But are they gonna fight? Do they wanna? I guess not. Oh, okay, they do want to fight. Well, time to see a new AC in the ranks. See what they're about. Reverse joint, like linear rifle, explosive thrower, earshot, and I forget what that last one is. I think that one's the 5-pit dice cannon versus Crime Wave I just fought. Oh no, it's double 5-pit cannon, I think. Interesting. Let's see how they use it. Shields up. Ooh, it looks like the disruption of Crime Wave was too much for blindsided 182. Perhaps a change of strategy is in order. So I understand how Lyra over here may want an opponent who is a bit more on the ground to use their shotgun bazookas. Well, they're making it work. Ooh, unfortunate miss. And that is too slow to evade the whip. Prime Wave takes it. Assuming no one else entered the lobby, next fight would be me and Lyra, so it'll be explosive thrower on explosive thrower. Ah, but Myth 3D has arrived, and Lyra has left. Okay, we are trading one opponent for another. Is it Myth 3D or Myth? I do not know. It will be me versus Myth. The Myth versus the Legend. Let's see what you're about. Bonadea Dunes. Plural. You are wheelchair, double majestic, double... I'm gonna assume those are facades until proven otherwise. Interesting. A very Ring Freddy situation. We going in circles of each other? Or are they hiding real good and I'm scared? Oh! There they are. Get back here, chump. Okay, I understand the strategy. There's a moment where I am not evasive while I am firing the true notes. They're waiting for that to hit me with the facades. At which point I get major damage, stagger, and then they double majestic me into oblivion. I got their number now. You want to reset to neutral? I am fine with resetting to neutral. I've solved you. Come back with a different math equation. Where are you at now? All right, good fight there, I think. Hustler Fun still here. I assume Hustler Fun would like to fight Myth. Though it seems they may want to fight me once more. I'm okay with that. Late edition of Sen. It is Myth versus Hustler. Okay, they've swapped out the missile arm thing for a bazooka again. Meanwhile, over at Myth, we have double energy pistol earshot, and I think that is the noodle missile, or at least an energy missile of some kind. Looking good so far. First volleys fired by both sides. Myth is the recipient of some damage, but then the pistol shots come in. And we are off to the fight. Double Trinos do good work. Got that majestic, well, not a majestic. Shot in there. Another good one to get stagger. Will Crime Wave go for the whip? I think this is the opportunity to do it. And terminal armor has been fired. I think Crime Wave has assault armor, otherwise I don't know why they wouldn't have used it. No, wait, I think Crime Wave has terminal as well. Phase 2. Seeing things from over here. We have someone who wants to pistol, energy weapons, and then earshot for stagger, but that's sort of backwards. The energy weapons are good at damage, not stagger. This may constitute an error in strategy. Or this could just be a bad matchup of they really want to earshot somebody who's on the ground, but Crime Wave is indeed in a tetrapod. Ooh, good hit into stagger. Just pelt on the damage. Terminal is activated. It's gonna be a question of who can hit more shots cleanly. And Myth is shot out of the sky. Don't forget the K, it's an important letter. Quite a good engagement, I have to say. I gotta practice being like a 1920s British gentleman kind of deal for a thing later. Like, I do say I'm quite... I have actually no idea how to do it. I think I can do an okay voice, but I have no idea what to say in order to get the vibe across. Back to the fights. Who's fighting? Oh, it's me. I was too busy being a British gentleman from the 1920s that I was not paying attention to the actual combatants. Okay, you are double missile, double something, reverse joint. I don't actually know what the something is. More missiles? Might be more missiles. Terminal away. I don't feel particularly threatened by their game plan. They've gone all missile, and they're not doing anything else. Which means as long as I casually dodge the missiles, I'm fine. See ya. I tried to beat them by contact damage. Didn't work. It's fine though. I won. I have free reign to feel okay about how that went. Just broadly and in general. Next up is going to be me versus Myth. I think. No, it could be Hustler Fun versus Myth. I can tell immediately Hustler Fun has gotten a new AC. They are now fighting with Fallen. Looks like it's another lamb, but it's shotgun oriented. Very interesting. Kind of counterproductive given the Trunos are still around. Meanwhile, Myth has gone double Gatling. So the reason I'm confused by this is because of the FCS. The Trunos take historically long to track onto a target. So you basically need the targeting Truno missile option almost as a necessity. But if you're going shotgun, then you want the close range FCS, because then all of your shots will connect properly without having to aim. And I don't know which one Hustler Fun would have elected for. Possibly the Acellus. They're not firing the Trunos nearly as often as I usually would. So maybe they just want to shotgun it up and then Trunos for punish. A reasonable strategy. But I would have to imagine that if you're running like light shotguns like this, you might have it in the budget to use something like the Songbirds instead of the Trunos for your punish potential, and we see the anti-synergy come into full effect here. See, I get around this by using the Majestic, which is decent at all ranges, and I just sort of wait to fire, and the Explosive Thrower, which is basically a melee weapon with range. So I don't need to worry about my short-range tracking nearly as much. Hey, Capra, welcome back. No, I will do that. I will break their metal things. Unfortunately, I am not the one fighting. This isn't me, I'm spectating. I know that this robot looks a lot like mine, but it is not mine. The double true-nose lamb situation is very reminiscent of me, but it's technically a different guy. Look at them, they're not blue enough. no blue. Looks like Gatling's going well. Missiles inbound. It's 1-1 right now. Who will win? I think Fallen has adjusted strategy to not be so bothered by the Gatling. Yeah, they're doing hit and runs. The advantage of the shotgun without giving it the advantage of the Gatling. Yeah, I think Tutzler has this. Myth is going to have to get real good at using cover and evasion maneuvers in a few seconds if they want to win this. But they've got good sustained. That is stagger happened, but no follow-up because of the overheat, and that is not going to let them win. Bustler Fun takes it in an upset victory. There's something to be said for at some point where you run out of bullets to shoot and their enemy is staggered, just dumping your guns and punching. It's one of those like no going back decisions that I think everyone would hesitate to make in the spur of the moment. But there are situations where it is absolutely the correct move, and I think those are so interesting. Next up is probably going to be... No, I don't want to fight Sen. I fought Sen last time and they got obliterated. I'll let Sen fight somebody else. If you are interested in Armored Core 6, go to the Armored Core 6 store and purchase Armored Core 6. And then play it with me. I don't know if I have the power to convince people who play Armored Core 6 against me. I am actually very good at the game. Kind of a problem for me, sometimes. Okay, Myth, double Truno, double Gatling. That is a shift from what they had last time, which were some kind of missile. Meanwhile, over here, Sen has gone heavy-duty Gatling, missile arm gun, Songbird, other missiles. Ooh, the tense stare down. We're going cowboy style. Who will launch the first? It is Sen with the Gatling. Missiles away. This is a mirror matchup in the sense that there are Gatlings and missiles, kind of. Ooh, the double Gatlings are providing heavy pressure. I really suggest the Songbird shot. There's the Songbird shot. Is it enough to stagger Myth? It might be. Good hits. Pulse protection is out. Sen not responding in kind, possibly because terminal armor is in play. Kind of want to predict that ahead of time so you can sort of understand what your opponent's doing. Sen about to be zeroed out. It is terminal. But can Sen close the distance? Myth is doing very good at evading the shots. It's not enough. Maybe I should become sports commentator at APOG. Maybe I have the chops. Good ear shot at range, but once again, Sen low on health. Cannot get those combos to connect, and this is not going to go well. Just full oppressive firepower. One bullet will clinch it. It looks like Sen is going for the dumpster. Myth was trying to BM with the contact damage at the end. I don't know if it's actually BM, but I suppose maybe it is. The line between BM and comedy is thin. Okay, now we have Hustler Fun in a new AC. Fixed income. From what we can expect, it'll probably be a lamb. Designed for short-range combat. That's just the Hustler Fun meta. Speaking of which, we got anyone of that name in the arena? Just checking. I didn't think it was the case, and it does not appear to be the case. Alright, here we are. We are on... I think we're on the cylinder map. Double pistol, double sweet 16. This is going to be tough if I get hit once. That was a little tricky, I will admit. Charge.
AP at 30%.
Good fight. I think I did a pretty good job Venevitavicing today. From a comeback win to get into S rank of the promotion to... Oh my goodness, Biz. Biz, you show up right at the end. Okay, you know what? No, we can do this. We can do this. I can continue. I can continue a little bit just as a symbolic gesture, but for those of you who do not know, we just got raided by Biz Buck Palio. Regardless of that fact, hello and welcome. How you doing? Honestly, it was my plan to raid you, but you finished just a few minutes before me. Now I gotta fight Mel Mel, who's some sort of open face pants electricity shotgun. They're basically V2 Snail. And I gotta deal with the fact that they're too bulky to be staggered by only 2 of my weapons. They're gonna assault boost right at me. They're gonna shoot the guns. I'm gonna get hit. I know their game plan. Okay, I think we are actually surviving quite well. Thank you very much. So really, the solution to a player like that, and I'm learning this myself, and it's really changed how I view the matchup, is to just walk backward. Oh, who got it? Who got it? Oh, they got it. Mutual assured destruction. I think I eased up too much at the end. I think I thought that they were guaranteed staggered out of my core expansion, but I forgot they had the open faith legs. Going for that. Secured. I've cracked the code. I cracked the code. I know how to deal with open faith aggressive. It's walk backwards. It's revolution. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Okay, one more. I shouldn't one more fight over and over again, but I'm just in a good mood. I have this momentum. Oh no, my rotation's glitching. Long time for this fight, huh? I'm starting to get worried now. Let's do a casual reset, just in case I got snagged on some sort of code string. Do you think they modeled the full barrel of the gun, or do you think it just stopped after a while? It's like we can't see into it, and I can't like change the lighting here. The lighting might make it bright enough that you would see further down, but there are shader ways to make that not be an issue. Though I suppose in this case, maybe they don't care. Having the barrel be longer just means that the number for the triangles on that barrel is a bit further away. All right, let's see what we're up against. Okay. Similar thing to the last person. Bulky, barge forward, destroy. We know the plan, but I am always going to be a little nervous in any fight like this. What was that shot? Okay. Yeah, they're bulky. They've got the shield and everything. I cannot approach. They've evolved. Little more.
AP at 30%.
Okay, we're in it. But you can see they've moved to firing alternating instead of both at once to get more guaranteed damage on me. Yeah, right before the end. Oh, that was tough. Oh. I had to be so patient, so cautious. Man. 1705. That's a lot of elo. I expect it's sort of quadratic in the way that this sort of maths out. But I'm going to stop there at this lovely high note that has made me very exhausted. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for having a good time. That's not a real outro. In general news, I'm going to try and stream more often. I wanted to make it a habit because I enjoy doing this. It's exhausting. And it's the kind of thing that before you start streaming, it's like, oh no, I gotta do the stream, I gotta make the prep, I gotta be held accountable for my actions for several hours. But then when you start, it's just pleasant, it's nice, it's tiring, but it's good. I like this space I have constructed for myself and partially stole from other people. So tune in. Maybe tomorrow. Keep the train going on fun streams. I'm Exception. This is In TV. Have a good day and good night.